Yes, I retouched this to this, so keep watching. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, I haven't posted a video about photography in a long time. Well, I'm back again and I'm going to be editing this image. This image was sent to me by one of my photography friends, to practice my retouching. So this is the raw file of the image. This is raw file. So I'm editing it in camera raw. So the image seems too dark, and I'm going to do some adjustments here. Let's compare it before after. Colors are even popping more. So I'm going to open that. So I actually like this image mostly because of this African print. That's the Ankara. I like the way they use that as the background also. It's really nice. So the first thing I'm going to do is I can see there are some dark areas here. Like, I think these are the skin hair. Yes, the skin hair. So I need to brighten them in I need to brighten them up a little bit more. I'm going to start with micro dodge and burn. Then I'm going to use my invert check layer to check. You see, this part is bright, meaning it is actually dark because I'm using the invert check layer. It is dark here and it is white here, meaning that the white areas are the shadows and the dark areas are the highlights in invert check layer. So I'm going to be adjusting that. I learned this technique from Prince Mason, using dodge and burn and invert check layer to adjust the image before I start my frequency separation. So I'm going to start with the dodge. Take my brush to my flow down to 1, and I'm using a soft round brush, always soft round brush. So my foreground color too should be white because white reveals and black hides. So I'm going to start here. I'll show you guys the before and after, so let me rush this part. um before after. So now I can uncheck the invert check layer, okay. So let me see the before and after without the invert check layer. Before after, the dark places are definitely brighter, and I will keep on adjusting them as I continue editing. I did not do too much because I'm still going to use the frequency separation and the global dodge and burn. So I'm going to delete this layer, create a new layer, then stamp visible, control shift alt E to make the layer visible. So I'm going to go to my actions, frequency separation action, and I got from Prince Mason for free. You guys should check him out on his YouTube if you want that, if you're a photographer. The image is a kind of close-up image, so I'm going to leave the pixel at 14. If you want to learn more about frequency separation, you can check YouTube videos on YouTube. I'm just showing you guys how I edit my images. Yes, I'll leave it at 14. This is the frequency separation. There's a low frequency, there's a high frequency. The low frequency has this low frequency copy and the high frequency has a copy too, because if I make a mistake I can easily delete this and copy the low frequency. So I'm going to start working with the low frequency that is associated. I'm going to start working with the low frequency copy that is working on the skin tones, and the high frequency works on the skin texture, that's the blemishes, the acne. But I'm starting with the skin tone to make the skin tone align well and to make them a little bit smoother. So I'm going to use my mixer brush tool for that, and these are my settings. So I'm going to start brushing over the highlights individually, the shadows individually, and if I need to blend the, like, this part of the highlight and shadow is not blended, I'm not working on anything right now, I'm just moving the brush, and let me take the selection tool. So if I need to work on this area, I'll need to like blend in the highlight and the shadows together. You guys will see what I'm talking about when I do it. Okay, so my mixer brush tool, yeah, soft round brush. Okay, Okay, so far this is what I've done: before, after, before, after. I'm going to go to the high frequency copy, and for that I'm working with my clone stamp tool because I still want to maintain the texture on her face. So this is the before, after, before, after, before, after. I cleared some of the hair around this area, but I couldn't clear them all because she's quite hairy. So now the next thing I want to do is I want to brighten her eyes a little bit more and her teeth if it needs that. So I have this eye and teeth whitening action I got from Pretty Mason. So there's something I accidentally found out while I was editing my cousin's birthday pictures some days back. It was an accident. So while I was whitening the eyes, I mistakenly took the brush into the catch light and I saw that wow, it actually brightened the catch light. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to undo this, undo. Then I'm going to create a new eyes and teeth whitening action. Go down to photo filter. So I'll be able to reduce the opacity of the catch lights individually. I'm going to group this together because they are both eyes and teeth whitening. So shift click then control G to group them. So this is how it is. So I'm going to use this resurface. I'll leave it at 7. Okay, then I'll come to the base and colors, the base colors and tones. Then I'm going to pick the brush to flow at 6. So I'm going to alt click to check the areas I want to sample, the colors I want to sample. I think this is okay, it's quite similar. So then I'm going to brush over this dark place. I'll definitely show you guys how it looks when I'm done. It should just brighten up these dark areas a little bit to make everything, align with each other. Okay, so let me check that now. Before, after, it is aligning and blending. Thank you. It is blending to the rest of our skin. Before, after, before, after, before, after. Perfect. So now I'm going to work with our lips to enhance the lips, just to add more shine. And I'm going to create a new layer, a new plain empty layer. Then I'll pick my brush to flow 100. This, I just found out this myself. I don't know how I got this, but I just figured out this could work. This can work. So I'll use my white brush. Then I'll just paint over the side I want to brighten. I think this side. Okay. Then I'll change my blend mode to soft lights. I feel like overlay works. It makes it pinky. Let's try overlay. Now reduce the opacity. Before, after, before, after. It looks great like this. Okay, so now I want to define our features using global dodge and burn action. I did this action myself. It is quite simple. I just use curve. Starting with my dodge, my flow will be 3. I don't want it to be too much. I'm going to add more shine, more highlights, more dodge to our skin. So I'm not doing too much. I don't want it to look too artificial. Oh yes, it was not doing anything because my foreground color is black height. So I'm going to change to white by pressing X. Then it will show now. Yes. Okay, let's go. Okay, so that's that on the global dodge and burn. So what do I need to do next? Yes, color lookup. Um, Prince Mason's color lookup. Prince Mason's lots. So I'm going to use this dark skin manipulation. I use that most. Wow, this is so pretty. It's so nice. I'm going to reduce the opacity. Let's move it gradually, gradually. I think 60. 60 is okay. Let me see if I can add another one. Let me try this. Okay, okay, this looks nice too. It made it look darker. Now let me group this together. I say let me. I'm not been saying let me all the time. What's going on? Select, then Control G. Let's say that. Oh wow, it looks really nice. I love this. This is beautiful. Why have you not come to me for your photo shoot and editing yet, guys? You're sleeping on me. You all are sleeping on me. So after the LUTs are added, I decided the image was looking kind of white, especially this highlight area. So I added the levels adjustment, and this is it. The effect is not quite much, but you can see it made it darker. It's made the image darker. Then I added this darker layer from this MU retouch panel. This is the bright and this is the dark. So I added it and it made the image darker, and I actually prefer it that way. So I also found out that while I was editing, this part of our eyeshadow had faded. So the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come to my MU retouch panel. I'll come down to eyeshadows, double click, then I'll select the yellow. I think this is kind of dull, so let me just select it from here. um I think this is okay, and I'll just click on okay. So I'll come down to draw eyeshadow here where I need to adjust the eyeshadow. Then I'll just paint over the yellow. Then I'll reduce the opacity. I think 50. Let's see. 50 is great. So let me zoom out. Before, after, before, after. Let me take it down a little bit more. This is perfect. This looks great. It's made the eyes pop out more. So that's basically all I did on this image. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and leave a comment for me if you have any tips for me, if you have a job for me, if you want me to edit your images to your satisfaction. Give me a message, send me a message. I'm on Fiverr, I'm on Upwork. You guys can check. I'll put my link down in the description box. And also, to save you the stress, I'll put the link to my portfolio in the description box. Yes, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know how I should be better. Give me tips, ideas, and other things. And you can send me an email. Thank you guys for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.